Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, it is so sunny today. This video doesn't even feel right to be doing today because of how warm it is. I feel like I need to keep all my summer wardrobe out. But seeing as we are fastly approaching the middle of October and technically we should be in like full autumn mode, I thought it was finally time that I did an autumn winter switchover in my wardrobe, because currently it is the biggest state ever, full of like spring summer clothes. It's an absolute mess. Honestly, we've just got everything going on. I feel like it's just got to that point where, do you know when you have a really organized wardrobe and you kind of like keep on top of it, but then you let it slip, and then when you let it slip you just think, oh, but it's already a mess, I might as well just shove it back in and not have any organization. Honestly, it's just diabolical at the moment. If I say if I show you, I'm obviously going to show you, but when you see the state of it, you're going to be like, how do you even function? How do you even put outfits together? Honestly, I don't know, like it's stressing me out so much at the moment. So yeah, I was just gonna have a makeup free day and just do that today, but not film it. But then I was like, do you know what, I'm actually gonna film it because I don't know if you guys have done your autumn switchover yet, so you may need some motivation. I'm also gonna show you like key pieces, what I'm having in my autumn wardrobe, what I'm going to be sending away to like Vinted. I feel like I just need a good old wardrobe sort out, get rid of things that I'm not wearing as well, because I think that's always key. Like, I'm such a hoarder, it's ridiculous. I'm always like, but I might wear it, but I think at this point in time I just need to say to myself, if it's not something that you're regularly reaching for, or you've not even reached for it, then it just needs to go. It needs to go. Let's start afresh. I'm really focusing this year as well, as I've already mentioned, about building a capsule wardrobe, just about creating a wardrobe with statement pieces in, just basics, nice jackets and things I can just rework into loads of outfits, rather than buying just fashion pieces for the season and then never wearing them again. Like, I'm just really over that now. So yeah, let's have a nice day together. I say nice. I feel like this job is always one of those that it starts well and then you get into it and you're like, what have I started here? What have I created? But look, I feel like by the end of it, I'm going to feel so much better. It's going to be so much easier to piece outfits together, because once you have that organisation there and you can see your clothes nice and easy, it just makes life 100 times better. So let's get into the autumn switchover. I feel like I might make myself a nice cozy drink to just get in the feels, get in the mood. Nothing better than a good Yorkshire tea. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay, I've actually switched over to my iPhone for this, just because this room is quite small. And look, if I put you on one, that's how it looks. And that's how it's on my camera. So yeah, I thought we would be able to zoom out. This is the current state of the wardrobe, guys, so please ignore this section. This is Mitchell. So Mitchell has this. He has 3 drawers in the bedroom, and then he also has this whole side of the cupboard here. Look at all mine. Look how neat Mitchell's is. And then look at mine. I mean, Mitchell's just kind of bugged me as well because it's not colour coordinated. I think I might have to colour coordinate that, because that's what I'm going to be doing with my sections too. I mean, I have admittedly just been in there and grabbed some trousers, and I just thought, sod it, I don't need to organise it because that's what we're doing today. So here currently we don't have any organisation. My trousers do normally go here. Hey buddy. Bless him. Yeah, my trousers do normally go here, and then I don't really know what's here. State of the shoes. This is just a bit of reality for you. Bags, as we can see, just a mess. In here, I normally put like pants, socks, bras. Here, I normally have like tracksuits. But guys, do you know what's really annoying about this section? This little floof ball goes under there and gets all cozy, and I feel like the majority of these jumpers just have so much floof on. I grabbed one the other day and like on the arm it was just covered in fluff, which is so annoying. I'm trying to get him out of the habit of going in there. Here I normally put basic tops, and then here is where I normally put all my jackets. Then we have these 3 drawers. So bottom is for pyjamas, this one is normally for active wear, and then this currently has bits and bobs of like beach wear and swimming bits in. And then he's probably going to move now because he gets a little bit freaked out. The state of this as well. This at the moment, again, is just another, I don't really know. This initially was going to be the area where I'd put new in pieces, things that I want to film. But it's, yeah, not quite gone like that, guys, as you can see. So we've got a big job on our hands today. Let me just give you an overview. So yeah, this is what the wardrobe room looks like. I rarely show you this, guys, because I don't know, it's just such an awkward room. Obviously this was Mitchell's spare room that he decided to paint in grey. Oh, honestly, I just feel like guys don't really have a clue what to do with small rooms, and I just think the worst thing you could have done was paint it grey, because it just makes it feel so small. Like, it's not the biggest room, admittedly, but do you know what I mean? I feel like when you paint something dark and put dark carpet, it makes it feel even darker. I'm not going to be able to be in this house for too much longer. We've only got about, oh my goodness, like 4 months left, 4.5. Oh my god, that is mental. So yeah, I will have my own wardrobe room when we move. And I think I might get doors, you know. Obviously these are the IKEA Pax wardrobes, so I think I might get some doors. I don't know. We're going to play around when we move, but yeah, let's crack on. So I feel like the first thing we are going to do is I'm just going to go rail to rail. So I'm going to get everything off this rail first, take it in to the bedroom where we have some more space, put it on the bed, go through it all, keep for next year, and put away obviously as well, because a lot of this I think is summer stuff, so it probably will be being put away. If you're wondering where I put my clothes away, I normally just get vacuum bags and then put them on the top of the wardrobes. It's the only setup we can really do here. I do know and see that some people use boxes and stuff, which look really nice, but yeah, don't have room for boxes. So I mean, maybe I would, but I feel like with the vacuum bags you can get loads in. So yeah, I'm going to re-vacuum bag them, put them back up there, summer stuff, and then obviously get the winter stuff down too. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to focus on this section of my wardrobe to begin with. So one of my biggest pieces of advice when doing a wardrobe switchover and wardrobe organisation in general is to always work in sections. Do a section at a time, get it all organised and sorted, and then you can move on to the next. That way I just find it less overwhelming, and also yeah, I just stay on task better as well. I'm someone that gets so overwhelmed if I look at the bigger picture of the mess. So if I just break it down, I find it much easier. So with this section of clothing, I'm just going through every item and popping them in piles. So piles for if they need to go away because they're summer, and piles if they're going to go back in the wardrobe. So as you can see, I've only got a couple of bits that are going back in because I need to still get my autumn bags down. So yeah, that's that section done. Then I'm moving on to the trouser section. As I'm doing my sections as well, I like to clean them down. There's so much dust that collects with these wardrobes being open, so yeah, it's an opportunity to give it a good clean too. And I just repeat the same process. I go through every single item, work out what I'm keeping, what I'm giving away to my mum to put on Vinted, and what I will still wear for autumn and winter. So those are the trousers, looking much better. Now I'm moving on to this section, which is where I have kept shirts and jackets. So a lot of the shirts are going away because a lot of them were like summer colours. And then the next step is for me to just go through all the jackets that are already out and just look through and kind of work out if there's any I need to take out because I haven't worn them and want to get rid. Jackets all organised, that was a fairly easy section to do. Now I'm moving on to tops. I admittedly just have so many tops that I don't wear, and I really wanted to give this a good organise and just keep it to simple everyday basics that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of. So again, just wiping that down. Meanwhile, I then went back into the bedroom because I'd popped all the jackets and blazers, shirts that I had removed from the previous section and hadn't put away. So I'm just making sure I don't get too overwhelmed and like rush through things. I need to make sure that I'm doing, you know, like I say, each section at a time and clearing up after myself. I did actually get my mum to come over as well, just to give me some moral support in the background, and also she was putting bits and bobs on Vinted. But yeah, it's nice having her there because like I say, I really struggle sometimes to stay on task with things. So then I'm just popping back all of the basic tops. I actually switched this section around eventually, which you'll see, because I did keep them normally on the top rail, as you can see, but then like mum said, it made better sense to move them to the bottom rail so they don't get floof on from the cats, if that makes sense. As you can see with these ones, because they're at the bottom and they're longer, they kind of like drag on the floor, and this is where the cat goes. I'm pretty sure he does make an appearance in a minute. This is what I mean, guys. I can't have any long jumpers in this section because they just get so much floof on. So back to the bedroom again and just going through everything, sorting it out into piles, and then giving the section a clean as I go. Honestly, this section needed a big clean because there was so much hair on the bottom. It was disgusting. Then popping the jumpers back and then just moving the basics down to that rail. That looks so much better. So really, really happy with that. This is the progress so far. Oh, isn't it just so nice when you start seeing it actually come to the vision that you want? Then it's time to move on to the next job of going through all of the vacuum bags with my autumn winter clothes in. Obviously I've not seen these for like, I don't know, 9 months. So there's a lot of things that I was kind of going through and thinking, do you know what, I'm actually not going to wear that this season. Things that, to be fair, the quality weren't that great, so they just needed going. So yeah, I'm just having a real good ruthless sort out of all of this. Then it's time to get some fresh vacuum storage bags and just bag all of the summer stuff away for next year. Obviously you can reuse the vacuum bags that you already have, but I overpacked mine too much, and especially with these large ones you don't want to weigh them down too much because, like I say, they will get holes in. So lesson learned for these ones, but I just normally get these from B&M and they're really inexpensive. But yeah, they're so good, honestly. These are lifesavers. So I'm just packing them in. Not particularly any order to them. I mean, I have piled everything as like tops, trousers, so hopefully when I do come to get this down next summer, it's kind of a little bit organised. But yeah, then just grabbing the zip thing and just zipping it up, and then just gonna get the hoover and suck all the air out, and just look how small it goes. Perfect just to go on top of the wardrobes and away for next year. Next we're moving on to shoes. Now admittedly I own way too many shoes and probably only wear like a third of them, if that. So yeah, I try to be as brutal as possible, but again, I'm one of them people that I'm just like, oh, but I might wear them. What if I have an outfit and I need that colour of shoes, you know? So anyway, we're getting rid of all the heels because I definitely don't wear heels in the autumn winter months. I mean, I don't really wear them in the summer, to be honest with you. I'm more about comfort over heels nowadays, but there you go. And obviously just replacing the heels with my boots from last year. A real good hack to get the most out of your trainer storage, if you have these kind of wardrobes, is to actually stand your trainers up. My mum showed me this and I was like, oh my god, why have I never done that? Like, I can see my trainers easy and you can just fit so many more in than like, rather than piling them on top of each other. So yeah, I was really impressed by that. Next we move on to the accessory department of my wardrobe area, and I'll be very honest, I don't know why I have this many bags because I don't really use them. I use the same black bag every single day. I obviously have these little ones on standby if I'm going out and stuff, but again, I don't really go out an awful lot, and if I do, I normally just take the same black bag. So yeah, I really need to get rid of some of these. And to be fair, I also kind of want to just, you know, when I buy bags, I'd rather probably spend a little bit more and get like nice bags that I know I'm going to wear. Like with my Jacquemus one, I know it's obviously, why did I say that so weird, by the way? But I know obviously it's a more expensive bag, but I genuinely wear it like every single day. So I feel like that's what I've learned with bags. Anyway, I feel like this is looking so organised. I'm loving the scarf and hat bit. And then I'm just putting in the black bags from Zara that, you know, if I am going to switch over my bag, I would go for. And then also just a couple of bags for evenings. This was the current state of sorting out my socks and pant wardrobe bit. Not wardrobe, the cupboards. I didn't show you that on camera, but yeah, I went through all of that. And then meanwhile, I'm popping all of my shoes into these boxes. I thought it would be so much better to buy boxes. I did used to use vacuum bags to put shoes in, and honestly, it's just a no-go. They're too heavy and they end up ripping them. So yeah, I picked up these boxes from B&M. They were £5 each, and honestly, they are perfect to put the shoes in and just pop them on top of your wardrobe. It's going to keep them nice and dust-free as well. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with this organisation. And also when I move, it's going to be so much easier just to grab these and, you know, pack these in the removal van. So as you can see, they fit on the top of the wardrobes so nicely, and yeah, that just makes me feel so much better. Now moving on to these drawers. The bottom one wasn't too bad. This is just where I normally put all of my pajamas, and then the middle drawer is activewear, which, oh my god, it is an absolute state. So I just grabbed everything out and then just reorganized it, and again, I got rid of quite a lot of stuff here. So yeah, that looks so much. Okay guys, so it is all done. We have finally sorted the wardrobe out. I am so much happier and I just feel like my mind is clear now. Does anyone else ever feel like that when you've done some organisation? Like you just feel like you've got clear space, clear mind. So here is all of the shoes put away. Look how much better that looks. Literally just makes me feel so happy. And then this section we have blazers here. knitwear here, which as you can see, I haven't really got too much knitwear. If I just show you, I've literally got like 4 or 5 jumpers. May need to get another couple, I think. Then I've just kept a few blouses, shirts out, because I mean for autumn I definitely still like to layer and will wear them. Then at the bottom here we have trousers, so I've got like smart trousers, jeans. Let me just chuck that in because that just looked a little bit disorganized, but yeah, again, that's so much just clearer. I just think when you can just easily see things, you can just piece outfits together so much better. So that's this section of the wardrobe. Look how much nicer it looks. And then over on this side, let me show you this section first. So we have hats, beanie hats, a couple of scarves, bags, as you can see, very sparse. I was brutal, but yeah, in all honesty, these are probably the only ones I use for going out. This one I thought may be nice for like the Christmas period. A few like spare black ones. This new one from Primark that I've been really loving. Big bags there, if I'm going on like a weekend away, or I just need like a tote bag kind of thing. It's really good. What is that? That was me from earlier. And then we have tracksuits and jumpers here. I have just washed this jumper, so that's why we just have a lone pair of tracksuit bottoms there. Then down here I have basic tops. So these are all the basic tops. I have just put spare hangers here just to separate more like go-y out tops. So yeah, again, I've just kind of done them in strappies, bodysuits, longer tops, t-shirts. So that's a lot better. I always find it hard though, like, what do people do with colours? Because I do like all colours together, but then I kind of prefer to have styles together rather than it all just be like a colour flow, if that makes sense. I don't know, that just works better for me, because now I can just go straight to this section and be like, oh, I want a vest top. Oh, I want a strappy top. Whereas if you just colour coordinate everything, I don't know. Let me know what you do anyway. And then I do need to sort out this section slightly. I'm going to take out these coats, I think, and put coats in here. So this is still a bit of a work in process. I've just for now put a couple of coats in here, and then a few things that I'm thinking about. I know you're probably thinking, well, that's not done then, but I'm just thinking about these items. And I've just left this dress here because I'm going to Portugal in a couple of weeks, so yeah, I just needed to keep out a couple of things for summer. So yeah, this wardrobe is pretty empty now, which I'm liking. I mean, look at all the coat hangers though, but I think I am going to make this coat wardrobe, so I can remove some from here and then just keep this mainly jackets. So yeah, I think I might do that now because it's kind of overwhelming me, them big coats like not fitting in there. Then let me just show you drawers. So there's nothing really much going on here at the moment. This is just like a scruffy tracksuit that I like to keep for cleaning. Obviously, you know what it's like, guys, when you're cleaning in your best clothes. Before now, I've got bleach and everything all over them. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep that for cleaning. And I'm waiting for my mum to bring the matching jumper back for that. And then that's going to be another cleaning tracksuit. And then in here we have activewear, which I know people kind of look at this and think, oh, it isn't folded that neatly. But for me, this is neat. And there's no point like looking at all these methods and folding it even neater, because it will never stay like that. This is my folding. And then we just have pajamas. Again, this is neat for me. And then in these drawers we just have, what are these called, flannels, sunglasses, bit of jewellery, bras, thongs. And in this drawer we have socks, which I have ordered more because I had to chuck so many away. I love my Nike socks for day to day, but they just get holes in and they just discolour so easily. So yeah, I took quite a lot of them away actually and ordered myself a few more pairs. So yeah, anyway, that is that. The only other thing I do need to do is sort out this below bit where I just have like documents and paperwork. So I think I might get another one of those boxes from B&M, which were only a £5, and put everything in there so it's just a little bit more organised. And I also need to get Mitchell to re-put that up, because look, it's catching, and that's kind of annoying me. And it'll probably end up getting a hole in, so yeah, short girl problems. Anyway guys, that is my autumn wardrobe reset. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm really sorry how dark this room is as well. It's not the best room to do a wardrobe reset in. Anyway, I shall see you all in another video. Bye!